Morning, dear students. Yes, beta. How are you all? I hope you all are good, safe, and are doing study regularly. So, first of all, happy Labor Day to everyone. And beta, we must thankful to all the laborers of our country, as they all are very helpful for the production of goods and services. As you know very well that labor is a very important production factors which is really physically helpful for the handling of machines, for the production of goods and services. Okay, so we must respect about all the we must show respect to the all laborers of our country. So dear student, yesterday we have completed our chapter number 10, that was government budget and the economy, and today we are going to start our chapter number 11. So here is the summary part of the chapter. Look at here. Yes, chapter 11, and name of chapter is foreign exchange rate. Many times in the newspaper we heard about that word foreign exchange rate, increasing foreign exchange rate, decreasing in foreign exchange rate. So what is foreign exchange rate? Today we will learn about that and how it impacts our economy, how it impacts the value of our domestic money. Okay, so how many things you will be able to understand after the reading the chapter? First is foreign exchange rate, foreign exchange. Okay, foreign exchange and foreign exchange rate. First, second, flexible and fixed exchange rate. Third, managed floating. And beta, this is very important topic of this chapter. Next, components of demand for foreign exchange, components of supply of foreign exchange, and foreign exchange market. It means what are the main function of foreign exchange market, from where we can sell and purchase foreign exchange. So today we will complete about the foreign exchange and foreign exchange rate. So now move to the next point, and next point is foreign exchange and foreign exchange rate. Okay, so dear student, foreign exchange means foreign currency. Foreign exchange means foreign currency, currency of any country, currency of any other country than our domestic इकोनॉमी इज़ नोन एज फॉरेन एक्सचेंज. आप यूके करेंसी की बात करें, आप यूएस करेंसी की बात करें, आप चाइनीज़ करेंसी की बात करें, आप जैपनीज़ करेंसी की बात करें, ऑल आर द फॉरेन एक्सचेंज फॉर अस. ओके, वो सारे के सारे हमारे लिए फॉरेन एक्सचेंज है. इट मीन्स फॉरेन एक्सचेंज का सीधा सीधा मतलब क्या है? इट रेफर्स टू फॉरेन करेंसी. ओके, करेंसी ऑफ अदर कंट्री इज नोन एज फॉरेन एक्सचेंज. एंड व्हाट इज फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रेट? इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट. इट इज़ द रेशियो बिटवीन टू कंट्रीज करेंसी. दो कंट्री की करेंसी के बीच में जो भी रेशियो है, इट इज़ नोन एज फॉरेन एक्सचेंज रेट, या द रेट एट विच डोमेस्टिक करेंसी कैन बी एक्सचेंज फॉर अ foreign currency is known as foreign exchange rate. Suppose we need a $1, and $1, for $1 we have to pay ₹50. So it means the ratio is 1:50. And for the 12th class, dear student, you all are very eligible to show that what is ratio, partnership ratio. You are studying in accountancy, so what is ratio? It means 1:50 is ratio. For the $1 we have to pay ₹50. That is foreign exchange rate. So simple word and simple meaning for foreign exchange means, foreign exchange means it refers to foreign currency. Any currency from any country is known as foreign currency for Indian, and the rate at which domestic currency can be exchanged for foreign currency is known as foreign exchange rate. Okay, so now move to the next point, and next point is types of foreign exchange rate. Types of foreign exchange rate. So dear students, there are the two types of foreign exchange rate. First is flexible exchange rate and second is fixed. जैसा कि नेम से पता, flexible means which can be changed accordingly, according to demand and supply, according to the market conditions. Market condition के according जो rate change हो जाएगा, that is flexible. And fixed, as per the name suggests, it will not change. It is decided by the government of our country and IMF, International Monetary Fund, and it cannot be changed in any condition. ये किसी भी कंडीशन में चेंज नहीं होगा. ओके, सो फर्स्ट वी विल स्टार्ट फ्रॉम द फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सचेंज रेट. So what is flexible exchange rate? Flexible exchange rate is also known as a floating exchange rate. Okay, is that rate which is determined by the supply and demand forces in the market. Okay, or so that it is also known as free exchange rate, because market is free, nobody is controlling the market. Demand and supply forces are free. If demand is increasing, price बढ़ जाएंगे. If supply increasing, price कम हो जाएंगे. Simple rule, as you all know. Okay, so it is decided by market forces, so it is also known as free exchange rate. Clear? The exchange rate at which demand for foreign currency is equals to supply is called par rate of exchange or equilibrium rate of exchange. It means where the demand for foreign exchange equals to supply of foreign exchange. Demand और supply दोनों equal है. This point is known as par rate of exchange or equilibrium rate of exchange. Okay, dear student. So next is determination of flexible exchange rate. Who decide flexible exchange rate? So as we study above, demand and supply of foreign exchange are the two basic determination of flexible exchange rate. दो डिमांड और सप्लाई जो है वो ही फ्लेक्सिबल एक्सचेंज रेट को डिसाइड करेंगे. सो डिमांड, yes beta, demand means here is the diagrammatic presentation for demand. Demand always be downward. Okay, as price increasing डिमांड विल बी डिक्रीज. अगर किसी चीज़ के प्राइस बढ़ते हैं तो डिमांड उसकी डिमांड क्या हो जाती है, कम हो जाती है, और अगर प्राइस कम होते हैं तो डिमांड बढ़ जाती है. सो इट इज़ अ डाउनवर्ड स्लोपिंग. ये कैसे स्लोप करेगा, डाउनवर्ड स्लोप करेगा. अदर थिंग्स रिमेन कॉन्स्टेंट. डिमांड फॉर फॉरेन एक्सचेंज इज इनवर्सली रिलेटेड विद द प्राइस ऑफ द फॉरेन एक्सचेंज. हायर द रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज, the demand for the foreign exchange will be lower, and vice versa, means if there will be a lower rate of exchange, then demand will be high for the foreign exchange. Okay, अगर प्राइस ज़्यादा है, एक्सचेंज रेट ज़्यादा है, तो हम उसकी डिमांड कम करेंगे, और किसी भी करेंसी की अगर एक्सचेंज रेट कम है तो हम उसकी डिमांड ज़्यादा करेंगे. सो दैट्स वाई demand curve is downward sloping. Here on the x-axis we will show the price on the x-axis, y-axis, and on the x-axis we will show the demand. So it is a downward sloping. Next, supply of foreign exchange. Supply means that from where the foreign currencies are entering in our country. Yes, so supply always be upward. As price increasing, supply of any commodity will increase. If price decrease, supply of any commodity will decrease. It means there is a positive relation between both, or positive relation means upward movement, upward स्लोप अपवर्ड्स. तो सप्लाई करो हमेशा कैसा होगा बेटा, इट विल स्लोप अपवर्ड्स. ओके, नेक्स्ट इक्विलिब्रियम रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज या पार रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज. ये अभी मैंने आपको थोड़ी देर पहले बताया है. पार रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज मीन्स व्हेन द सप्लाई ऑफ फॉरेन एक्सचेंज इक्वल्स टू डिमांड ऑफ फॉरेन एक्सचेंज. सप्लाई फॉरेन करेंसी की और उसकी डिमांड जब भी इक्वल होगी, दैट इज द पॉइंट ऑफ इक्विलिब्रियम या पार रेट ऑफ एक्सचेंज. ओके, सो नाउ here is a combined diagram. Yes beta, look at here. On the x-axis, suppose here we are taking a diagram O and X. Okay, O and X. So how will you show the OX? You can show demand and supply here. Rate of exchange will be here on the y-axis. Clear? So as supply will be upward, demand will be downward, and where both the point meet, this is the equilibrium point. Okay, this is quantity and this is rate of exchange, this point. So E is a equilibrium point. Equilibrium point means point of equilibrium. You can also see here, and it is also known as par rate of exchange. Okay dear students, as a market equilibrium you can same draw the diagram of foreign exchange rate. Okay, so I hope you understand today's topic. So beta, read from your book and try to understand all the points very carefully. So stay blessed, stay safe at home.